be a black bear, it can be a grizzly. I've been fishing every year since I've been here, and went out for the first time last week and had my first bear encounter of the year. So every year I've had at least one bear encounter while fishing, and this year's been no exception. I actually had about a 300-pound black bear sneak up behind me. Never saw it, never heard it, and never smelled it. I had it at 10 feet behind me, and my buddies all started screaming and yelling, and the bear sort of walked towards them. So, yeah. So I took that opportunity to pose with some pictures with that bear near me with my fish in my hand. But definitely don't want to be within 300 yards of any bear, really, especially grizzlies. Black bears, more unpredictable. I don't know what the rule is for them, but I was definitely way too close to for anyone's comfort, really. But that bear really was not a bad bear. It just sort of was interested in what we might have had. Eventually it just faded away, walked away. We made a lot of noise, gathered up together into a group, and that bear sort of worked his way away from us. Usually I don't have any problems on the river. The worst situation with bears are startling a bear, walking up on one, especially a female with its cubs, obviously, or one that's on a kill site. Who's got bear spray in the bus? The people in the back. Well, they're going hiking, of course they got bear spray. So yeah, hopefully it's put away in the bag, sealed. I had an interesting week last week. I had a bear spray go off one day on my bus. It's the first time it's ever happened. I've got a lot of bear spray stories. Actually, I think 99.9% of the time bear spray is used, it's on people and not bears. So, yeah. As you can imagine, bear spray on the bus going off, it's not that much fun. I had to evacuate. We had to wait for another bus to come. Had to be cleaned. Even though it was all contained, it was in a backpack when it went off. I am not going to pass him on this turn. No, thank you. I am not going to pass on a blind turn. Nope. Nope. He should know better. I better call this in. He's going to go for it. I think he realizes it would be a dumb idea. Yeah, that would be my luck, going around this guy and have another bus or vehicle come flying around that turn head on.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, so I had the bear spray go off, and now that we're in this situation, I had a family of cyclists coming down Government Hill here, and I watched a young man wreck his bike the second day, which of course that wasn't very good. I thought he was severely hurt. He was actually got up and walked away from it. I can't believe it, because he was probably going 20-25 miles an hour down this hill and wrecked right in front of me, right up here. So that was the second day. Then the third day, I had a guy go missing on my bus, so law enforcement was looking for me the next day, and they actually found him. He was okay, so that was good news. And then day 4, the weirdest day of all, I had people show up with parrots on my bus. Parrots.
Parrots?
Yeah. I didn't know they were in the bag, like a little mesh bag with where they could see out of one side or whatever. And I heard them squawking. I'm like, what in the world is that? I know that's not a ptarmigan. And yeah, so they had parrots, and I asked them if they were service animals. At that point, it didn't matter. And they didn't really answer me, and I go, well, yeah, they are. They fetch crackers, right? And they're like, yeah. I go, okay, we're good. So anyways, it was a small crowd of people. It wasn't a distraction of any way, other than the fact that I decided to ride with them on my shoulder the rest of the day. Made it a fun day. My coworkers, I'd pull up next to them and ask if they'd seen anything. like it, dude. Guess he's got a view of it. Yeah, see? Didn't like that. So along this first 15 miles, this mountain on our right side, that is Mount Healy. It goes 15 miles, so about where I picked you up all the way to the ranger booth. It'll drop down and stuff, but they still consider it all Mount Healy for some reason. So one long mountain off to the left side, that is the Alaska Range. So we call the mountains on the right the outer range and then the Alaska Range. Denali is part of the Alaska Range, so we got two plates pushing together, and you got the old ocean floor to the right and the new mountains on the left. Those mountains on the left are still growing, so Denali itself is growing up to 1/8 of an inch per year. I do not expect to see Denali today. Anybody see the mountain yet?
Yes.
A couple people, yeah, most of us, good.